Hey everyone, I am Vasant from Smart Guide. In this video, I am going to show you quick setting that is brand new for Gmail desktop. It's not available for everyone at this point, but it will be coming very soon to everyone. Right now I got this feature updated on one of my Gmail account, but another Gmail account is still on the old version. I can show you why it makes more sense to have quick setting. Before starting, please subscribe and share my channel and click on the bell icon next to subscribe button, then select all so that you will get notified of my future videos. Now let's go back to Chrome, and this is my Chrome on the first Google account that has the updated Gmail setting. This is the updated version, a little bit bigger icon, and the icon moved from this bar to the above bar, so that's different on the first page look. And once you click on that, it pops up the quick setting menu instead of going back to the overloaded menu. Bunch of options, so you can choose quick settings like compactness of your email, whether you want more comfortable or more compact. If you want to fit multiple emails in a window, then you may want compact, but comfortable makes it a little more spacey and looks better. So by default it's comfortable, and you can choose between certain themes right from here without even navigating. For example, if I click on that, it changes the theme back in themes, and if you want more, then you can always navigate using the view all option. You don't even have to go to see all setting and find themes from there. You can directly go to the themes setting inside the main overloaded menu also setting also. Inbox types, by default it's selected as default. The default means you'll see these options, primary or social and those kind of things. Again, I showed one video last time, and that has how to enable these if you want to enable, or if you want to disable the social, promotion, updates and forum things. You may want to enable or disable depending on your choice. If you have enabled, you'll see all these options with the default. If you haven't change anything, you'll see primary only, and this is the default option. You can choose important to be shown as in the first, like this. If I do that, and this is important, and now below there are everything else. Similarly, I can choose between unread first. I have two unread messages and everything else is already read, or I can choose star and everything else, like this is a star and everything else, or I can choose by priority inbox. It has a different option. It's also customizable. I'll show you that one in a minute, like whether you have important and unreads or starred or everything else. These different options are there, and another is multiple inbox. This may be useful in various different way. Even if you have single Gmail inbox, even if you haven't used Gmailify, or if you haven't used Yahoo or Hotmail inside Gmail, then still it can be used to separate the different things like family emails or personal emails versus company email, those kind of things. You can split them to in different sections, so it looks better and easier to find the emails. So, and another thing is reading pane. One note is reading pane is not available if you choose multiple inboxes. And last but not the least is email threading. This is especially useful if you have long back and forth communication between anything, and you want to find certain things. You just need to go through the one thread and then it links all together. If you disable that, if you have 10 different replies to the same subject line, it will have 10 different lines, and it doesn't sound good, and it doesn't looks cleaner in the inbox also. So clutter is less if you enable the conversation view. So let's look at the multiple inbox. You can directly jump into the main setting right from there using customize, and it will take you to the similar to the old-fashioned Gmail setting. And this is inside inbox, of course, an inbox type multiple inbox. Will have all these options that are shown on the previous quick setting right here: default, important, unread, and multiple inbox, priority inbox, start first, those kind of things. You can choose to have up to 5 different inbox. Right now I'm using Yahoo Gmailify option, so I get everything in that is coming to my Yahoo email into Gmail. So I want to distinct between whether it's coming to Yahoo or it's coming to Gmail. In that case, I used this option for the filter search query, to colon curved bracket and then my Yahoo email. That means in the to section it looks for my email, and then Yahoo email. If that's the case, it will flag that as Yahoo with the alias name, and so that in my Yahoo inbox. This is the inbox alias name. And another is I want to see on read separately than the other inbox. Like even if I have Gmail or Yahoo email that is unread, it will show up inside unread box. So this is the main setting. If I go back, I can show you that one right here. If you see here, this is on unread, and this is all Yahoo mail, and these are all my Gmails. So once again, I want to go to the same place so that I can show you further. And this is the section where you want to place the different inbox, whether right side underneath of the main or the above of the main email inbox. Above inbox, that place everything on top of the regular inbox, below inbox everything below inbox, and then this is the one right now it's selected. So that's for multiple inbox. Similarly, you can choose to have priority inbox. It has 4 different options right now, and one is disabled, empty. So right now I have 3 enabled, and you can choose anything on the another one also. I haven't used this one. I use default or the multiple inbox depending on use case, but usually okay, I don't want to change. So this is multiple inbox. I don't like this just because I can't have reading pane altogether with this one. So I usually prefer the default view. It has the reading pane. Though I like this one, I like to separate, but I can't get a reading pane with the multiple inbox. So that's the trade-off I can make. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.